So we were up at Cuyahoga National Park last weekend, and we drove on the way to the visitor center. You pass by this overpass, and there were these people with cameras, these huge telephoto lenses that looked like they were just taking pictures of the freeway. And I knew there had to be something up there, but I couldn't for the life of me figure out what it was. And the next day, we were out on a bike ride, and there was a park ranger there with a spotting scope. And we stopped and took a look, and you could see these baby peregrine falcons tucked in this little nest up under the freeway. And it was amazing that they'd found this place of shelter, and it was there in this massive piece of concrete that life was there, and it was emerging, and there was new life there, and it was so exciting. And I think that's sort of how sin works in the world. When we look at the world, we see all sorts of opportunities for despair. There's all sorts of things going wrong. And it's so easy to get discouraged in others, in our relationships, in ourselves. We see brokenness. But when we stop and we look through the lens of the gospel and we really pay attention, what we see is that Jesus conquers despair and that Jesus gives us hope. Even in the midst of challenging times, there is hope, there is new life, and that's what the gospel promises, and that's what the gospel delivers. And so it allows us to confess our sins with hope in the gospel that is able to overcome all. So thanks be to God for the power of the gospel and new life that springs up even in the midst of despair.